in April. The thing is, though, is like it's gonna be an Xbox Day One Game Pass game, so I'm like, I mean, that was an unexpected surprise. I did not expect that to be an Xbox Day One Game Pass game. So that was really cool. What's up, Morpheo? I probably just need to go pre-order the damn thing. I just don't want to spoil it, but at the same time, I do want to spoil it. I want to spoil all the things. I wish I had time to rewatch the whole series. That'd be great. Get my accent prepped to go play a Belta. Belta Law the Boss Man. I'm definitely playing a Belter. 100%. What's up? The sky. It's big and blue and full of clouds. Yeah, Dribrom posted a video about that yesterday in Discord, Gray. I haven't paid attention to the lore of the show, or lore of the game to know where it's going to be set in the show. Okay. Let's go. I thought I said when I sat down that I was jacked up on coffee, but I totally feel like that's not the case. I've definitely had a couple cups of coffee, and I'm in my third one right now. Oh, he doesn't want to sleep. Alright. Lucas, it looks like you're falling off your cat bed, bro. Here, let me push the mattress up against the wall for you.
Don't touch that.
What if I want to touch that?
Royal trade's the best way. Come back when you've more stuff to leave with me.
Right. Let's see if we can't hunt down some more Greymanes. Rumors. Talk to Camu. Talk to Ben. That's probably going to be farming and stuff. Let's go search down the two rumors first. What chapter am I in? Chapter 5, I think? Have I played Witcher 3? Yep. Playlist are on YouTube. do, do. Oh, bad decision. Bad decision. Nothing down there. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, I almost died. That was a bit of a fall.
Planning on drinking yourself to an early grave? Quit sulking and get to work.
Oh, beekeepers don't care. They even offer me meat.
We didn't survive that night, so you could be some layabout drunk.
Layabout drunk.
You!
What's got you stammering? Oh, Cliff!
You bastard! You're alive!
What? How can this be? You... Is it you? Or your ghost come to mock
Your
us?
stench would ward off my spirit.
It really is him. Ah, Matilda! More mead! This calls for a celebration.
Enough, you drunk. What happened? We thought you were dead.
I got lucky. And what of you?
I thought I was done for when the black
I
bears
normally don't
surrounded
go
me.
in for short-haired girls, but I gotta admit,
But
Matilda's
Lucius
kind of hot.
tore through their ranks and carried me to safety.
Just a bit.
Just what grey means do for each other, isn't it?
How am I enjoying the game? Asks
We
Hales.
ended up in the
Miserable.
woods.
I hate it.
Found our
Hate
way
every
to
minute
this
of it. That's why I've been
apiary.
streaming it for 16
Been here ever
sessions.
since.
Full thoughts are over on YouTube and a whole bunch of
Good to see you
reviews and the
both
Let's
safe.
Play playlist. In between streams, we are always live on YouTube,
found
Twitch, Kick, and
anyone else?
TikTok. This is the second stream of the day. We always do 2 streams
We
a
even
day.
got ourselves a camp.
Technically, this is the 3rd stream of the day, actually, because we did
You
the
two
watch
should
party
join
for the
us.
Xbox
Of
partner
course.
preview event.
Do you even have to ask?
We always start at 5 a.m. in the
No more
morning,
moving
come back
boxes
around
of
1:30,
peas.
2 o'clock in the afternoon, Central Time.
You didn't move a single box.
Oh, come on. Don't be like that.
Alright, and I got some honey tea. Alright, next room up, please. Ooh, that one's in some fog of war. Bum, 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 bum. That is a big old wall. You fucker. Oh, don't you dare fall. Oh, there's something up there. That might be a teleport. I'm gonna run up there and grab that. On the off chance it is a teleport. I've heard people talking about breaking walls, Flying Turtle, but I haven't, it's not something I've done myself. Oh, am I gonna have to break into this camp to be able to get to whatever it is up top? Maybe. Maybe not. Oh, I'm out of spirit. Sav Spirit is on a 70 stream watch streak over on Twitch. Damn, Savs. Nice. Good evening from the UK. Good afternoon from my town. No, no, do not do that. I almost attacked these dudes. We gotta keep going up. Good thing is these guys don't appear to be, Oh, I just ate food by accident. Damn it. Arr! Teleporter! Yay! Glad I came up here. Alright. There's something down there, which we might as well go get. Oops. Machiavelli says, I wanted to say I respect your honesty and the way you review games. The fact that you remind people your review is purely subjective, and yet people still treat you like the rage baiters on X. Oh, it's just part of the game. Like, it's part of the job. Like, you're gonna deal with idiots and trolls every single day of the week. And the bigger you get, the more trolls you get. That's how you know you're making it. What has really been amusing to me is that video I posted this morning about how the game, in the context of the conversation, I said that, thank you, Blanca is in the house and all these boys are here. In the context of that conversation, I had said that, the game is a 5 out of 10 for me. Yeah, 5 out of 6, which is like an average game. It doesn't mean it's a bad game. It means it's an average game. The amount of people who are insulting me, calling me crazy, and just losing their shit. And the second one is the amount of people who were upset that I told them. And the funny thing is I have been saying it since before this game launched that I was going to play this game for the channel. Not because I was hyped about the game. I was playing it because it was a good business decision for the channel. And I went into this knowing that I wasn't going to call this a 10 out of 10 game and that I was playing this for the paycheck. I'm literally playing this game because it gets me good views. I am enjoying it, but I'm definitely, there are I could be playing Starfield and getting decent traffic, even though I've already played Starfield a bunch of times. And I'm going to be playing Starfield on the PS5 very shortly when it comes out in about a week and a half. The point is, though, I'm very upfront about the fact that I do this for money. And I reminded people in that video that if I didn't care about the money, I would be playing offline in my spare time, and I would do something else to make money. But this is my day job. And oh my god, the amount of people who are upset with me that I admitted I like money and that I'm here for the money. And there's been 7 or 8 people since this morning who are like, I'm unfollowing you because you're not about the community. You're all about the money. You just want me for my views. And I'm like, yeah, that's literally why I publish my content on fucking YouTube. I want views. I literally want your clicks, your views, your comments, your engagement. Now, if along the way you happen to enjoy my style of content creation, and you stick around and become a community member, that's awesome. Everybody wins. But I'm not going out of my way to please random dipshits on the internet who are just random commenters on YouTube videos who are like, why don't you give this game a 10 out of 10? It's my game of the year and you don't like it like I do. Why won't you play the way I want you to play the game? And my favorite, here's my favorite. I gotta go pull up the post. I saw this right before I went live. I subbed and unsubbed just to tell you you're a motherfucker for posting about how you're only in this for the money. And I replied and said, I still got you for your engagement, your comment, your free time, and the money from your clicks, comments, and views. I win. Like... It's like, you're never going to be able to win trying to insult me. I had another guy who pursued me onto Twitter X today and left like 4 different comments ranting about how I'm milking my audience for money. And I'm like, I make ad revenue. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm milking my audience for revenue. Like, I literally make like 85% of my income is from ad revenue. So the amount of people who are just upset because I said I'm all about the money, it's really making me laugh. It's like, duh. All streamers are about the money. That's why we do this in front of an audience. That's why musicians get up on a stage and play their music to an audience. That's why actors get up on a stage in a theater and perform in front of an audience. They don't do it for the motherfucking art. They do it for the motherfucking paycheck.
Save me!
Like... some funny shit. Yes, my reviews of games do change after time. That's why I do a multi-stage review process. I have an early thoughts, an initial review, additional thoughts, and a final review. And those might take place over, 6 weeks of time. Depends on how long it takes me to beat a game. And then sometimes I'll come back and play a game a year down the road, and I'll do an updated review. It's just part of what we do. So thank you for recognizing that, Makia. I appreciate the kind words. Thank you for that. Spitter says, I appreciate you playing it so we can see whether it's personally worth it. I've had plenty of people who have told me on YouTube that they are glad I played this because it saved them $70. And I'm like, fair enough. Like, I wouldn't want to spend $70 on something I'm not going to enjoy. Like... Amanda Redrum says, I started watching about a week ago and from watching one video because it got me into Starfield to join in the member list because I like the honesty and straightforward attitude. Thank you. Lou says, thoughts and feelings don't pay bills. Yeah, exactly. There are streamers who beg for Twitch subs and donations. Yep. Like Coke Carnage, you do a second run after patches. I usually do, if I have the time, like, I will do a second run of many games, not all games. Like, we're going to do a second run of Stalker 2 now that the DLC is coming out this summer. I did a run when it came out. It was buggy as hell. I had a great time. I'm looking forward to doing a second run of Stalker 2 now that all the patches are out and being able to like give that game a new review in 2026. But thank you for the kind words and recognizing. And also thank you, Commander Redrum. Appreciate it. Valeria said, I find it honest because it's fact. You entertain for money, and admitting it made you more real to me than those who claim otherwise. I think that there was an interesting, it's been years ago now. They did an interview with Henry Cavill. And in the interview, they asked him, like, what's one of your favorite things about being an actor? And he said, I'm not supposed to say this. It was the funny answer, but he says, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's the money. So there is nothing better than getting on a 14-hour flight to New Zealand and being able to sit in first class because the production company is paying for you to be treated like royalty. And I was like, Henry Cavill, you, sir, are the man. Because that is something like a lot of actors, they'll only ever say things like, oh, you know, I'm very blessed to be in this position. And it's like, dude, flex that shit. Like, being an actor is one of those jobs that pays exceptionally well, and there is no shame in flexing that shit all over the place. You're not bragging. You're just, be proud of it. Like, you worked hard to get there. The audition process, the rejection you have to face, it is hard to make it as an actor. Like, there is no shame in being like, dude, the money is totally my favorite part about this job. I would totally say the same thing. I'd be like, the money, the perks, first class airfare, 5-star hotels. Stalker 2 looks and feels completely different these days than it did when it came out since DSM. Nice. That's what I'm anticipating.
Who's there? Hey, you! Moving in,
By the way, my lunch is here, so we're going to be eating lunch on stream today again.
You recognize me? Hold on. Could it truly be Cliff?
We're going to have panuchos today.
Cliff! He couldn't.
Panuchos con longaniza y queso,
It's been too long.
bañados en salsa
Glad to
roja,
see you're still Greymans at heart.
con col, chili habanero.
Anders, clean shot. Oh, you can say that again.
So, you've been alive this whole time?
I had to live long enough to see you again, my friend.
That day, we chased some black bears to the far reaches. By the time we returned, the battle was over. What are fighters to do when there's no more fight to be had?
We've been doing all right catching bandits for coin.
You haven't changed a bit.
It's so.
Now, listen here. We're all tired of dealing with bandits, so we've set our sights on Calvade. There's no
Oh, money is
shortage of
100% a
black bears to
motivation.
kill there.
I think there's a big thing where people want to shame
Listen,
other people because
thought
they
we might
make
hear
good
news
money,
of
or they want to
survivors.
shame people because they're proud of making money.
And we'd happen upon
It's
any
like,
others had the same
I'm never
idea.
going to be proud of making
Join
money,
up with
ever.
them, right?
I have been a broke ass bitch before in my life,
Well,
and it sucks.
even you
And
can't.
I've worked very
The
hard
others
to not
have
be
been
a
down
broke
it.
ass bitch.
Your
My
Greymans
wife
live
also
a life.
works very hard to ensure that we are not broke ass
Thank the
bitches.
ancestors.
So
That's good
I'm
news
definitely
indeed.
proud of the fact that all my shit's paid
Those
for.
bears
I have
better
no
be ready.
mortgage. I have no credit card debt.
Once we're
No
gathered,
school payments.
we'll
No
return
loan
their
payments.
victim
No car
tenfold.
payments. This property we paid for in cash. We paid cash for the Woodlands property we bought last year. We just put a rooftop garden expansion on our house that I paid for in cash. 100% of that cash came from streaming games for a living. I am going to flex that shit all over. That is not me being arrogant. That's just me going, man, I'm here 12 to 14 hours a day in front of this desk, ruining my eyesight. You know, it's not good for your health. You know, clicking buttons all day. It's a sedentary lifestyle. You know, you try to stay active. Oh, Chris is absolutely part of the streaming stuff. 100% I would not be where I am without my wife. 100%. 100%. She just brought me lunch. Is a good example of this. She went out with her sister. They went and ran errands. And she just brought me lunch, which I'm about to go eat. And everybody who's here on most days, she usually cooks and brings either breakfast or lunch in here. We often eat lunch or breakfast on stream. We call it the mukbang portion of the stream, which we're about to do right now. I'm going to go back to the camp, though. I got to get to a safe place. So let's head back to camp. And I'm going to get my lunch. Let me double check there's no teleportations around me really quick. There's something right down there. Oh shit! I did not anticipate whatever that was. That is not a teleport. That is just a thing. Yeah, mukbang, baby. You no take candle. Skolastone is by far my favorite place so far, Morpheo. 100%. Skolastone is the coolest looking place I've seen in the game so far. I do not see a teleporter. Oh, no, that's not a teleporter. That might be one over there. I hate to leave this place if there's a teleporter close by. Let me run over there. If that's a town we can go to, that might be a safe place. I can go grab my lunch. Ride, horsey, ride. Oh no, what happened? Oh, the water. Shut up, a bitch. You goddamn water. Grandma Gamer who quit because of the hate train. Yeah, that's because she loves Bethesda games, and the Bethesda hate train is legit sometimes. She did come back eventually, but she's been a lot less frequent about her posting. She's also in her 90s now, so I've been very open about people. Like, I'll keep going until I'm too old to do it, or I'm in the grave, or it no longer is. Like, if YouTube goes away or whatever, you know, we'll probably find another platform to go to or something. But the point is like, you can keep going until your eyesight goes or you're just done. She's a good case of someone who just has kept on going, but she's getting up there, you know. Fucker. Alright, what is inside here? Is that like bad guys? It totally looks like a teleporter. Yep, that's definitely a teleporter. Guarded by dudes? No, we're good. They're on my side. So speaking of Skullistone, that's a cool place to go AFK for a minute while I go grab my food. Because that place looks badass. I will show everybody what I'm having for dinner here in a minute. Or lunch, I should say. But I gotta go get it first. But I figured I would leave you guys with some cool views before I go to the kitchen. Is it Mexican food? It is Mexican food.
Hello?
Oh no! Not enough stamina. Anyway. Let's get up top here. It's 9 p.m. for you. It is, I think it's like 2 p.m. here. Yeah, it's 2 p.m. Alright. Here's Skolomet. This place is really cool. And inside, like the spire and everything. I'll be right back with lunch. OT on TikTok says this is a shitty game. No, OT, you have a shitty comment. Fuck you. Blocked. That's how that works. Alright. We have food. We're going to talk about food here in a minute. Dun. Yes, as DSM said, every single month, at the start of the month, I publish a video on YouTube. It is the pinned stickied video at the beginning of the YouTube channel for all members and non-members. These are the games I'm playing this month. I usually publish it between the 1st and the 3rd of every single month. So all the games I'm playing in March, we already know. I also do regular scheduled videos where I talk about the games I'm going to be playing in the next 4 to 6 months ahead. I usually plan about 6 months ahead. Pay attention to those over on YouTube as well. You'll catch them in the Discord channel. And of course, we are going to be getting into April soon. We have a list of games we're going to be playing in April. Our first ban of this stream, yes, about 30 minutes in. First game I fell in love with, Quest for Glory, So You Want to Be a Hero, or King's Quest 6, one of those two games. What is for lunch has been asked. Panuchos. If you don't know what a panucho is, it is essentially 2 tortillas, and inside it is stuffed with stuff. In this case, I have longaniza, which is it's a type of sausage made locally here, and cheese. It's also got cheese on top of it, and a salad mix. They call it a salsa, but it's cabbage with habanero chili and lemon and salt, and they are delicious. And they're also bathed in tomato sauce, like just straight up tomato puree. They're better fresh, but Chris brought me them. They went out to eat lunch while I was working because I was streaming the Xbox event. So they went out to have lunch and brought me home some food. A little bit of habanero kicking in. Similar to papusas. I don't know that I've ever had a papusa. Now I'm going to go Google a papusa. Oh, okay. So a papusa, they're not quite as thick as that, I don't think. Also, that looks more like a arepa from Colombia. But yeah, similar, but maybe not quite as thick. Like the bread, the flour tortilla part of that looks super thick. But I would say, yeah, similar in the same vein. Aha! There it is. Your video of the stream can't be monetized because of music. Of course, that's what happens when you live stream events. There's always monetization issues. Yeah, these aren't grilled. Those sound delicious. The pupusas sound delicious. These are cooked on a flat griddle, on a griddle. God tier Mexican food? Chilaquiles. Chilaquiles. Something I could eat every day? Chilaquiles. You can make chilaquiles in a lot of different ways. Because you can have them just straight up. You can have them with green salsa, with red salsa. You can have them with chicken. You can have them with steak. You can have them with eggs. You can have them with shrimp. How far away am I from a flying mount? No fucking clue. Not something I'm paying attention to, so I have no idea. Also, the flying mount, you can only use it for short spans of time, and it has a massive cooldown, so it's not as cool as you think it is. Is my cat matching? Mm-hmm. You can dye all the armor. You can dye your horse armor. You can dye everything in this game. There's also outfits for your dog as well, for your dogs. There's also different outfits for the cats, but I like the musketeer outfit. I'm genuinely surprised that none of the male cats have woken up to come over here and beg food from me. All three of them are passed out in the bed. Chilaquiles are great after a night of partying. Yeah, most people are just using black armor. Ooh, there was a chunk of habanero in that one. That'll wake you up. Did the cats have abilities? No, but they do run around and pick up loot for you. Which is great because looting in this game sucks ass. Because it does suck trying to loot things with this stupid square button thing they've got. So it's nice to have this little pet who can run around and grab all the armor for you. All the loot, all the coins and ore and everything. This is one of the coolest views to me, is if you look out over this place. Here, let's go over here. While I finish up my lunch. Oh no, you're not crazy. I am way more hyped for Starfield on the PS5. Like, this is a fun game, but I already have played hundreds of hours in Starfield, and I love that game. And I am looking forward to sharing that with everybody on the PlayStation, and reveling in the fact that it is still a bestseller on the motherfucking PlayStation Store every single day since it was announced. The premium edition has been a #1 bestseller, and the number 4 spot is the basic edition. I cannot wait to shove it in all of the haters' faces about what an awesome game Starfield is, and the fact that, oh, it's a dead game, no one wants to play it. We're gonna have so much fun playing Starfield on the PS5, everybody. I cannot wait. Yeah, it's a dead game. A dead game that is topping the bestseller list for like 10 days in a row now. Lose playing Dune Awakening. Dune Awakening is a great game too. Hundreds of hours of gameplay to be had in Dune Awakening. Alright, we're getting there to the end of lunch, guys. We'll get back to playing here. This one wasn't too bad on the habanero side. I totally just lost an onion. I don't know where it went. Starfield's a big game. It's like any Bethesda game. It's really easy to lose hundreds of hours. Star Wars Outlaws is another phenomenal game, yes. That one's a good 60 to 80 hours. Definitely more of a finite experience. I think Star Wars Outlaws, that was one of my favorite games of 2024. Along with Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. It never had any issues, Morpheo. It was a great game from launch. I mean, they've definitely patched in a bunch of fixes and things to Star Wars Outlaws since it launched. But it's been great since it came out. We had Panuchos today, Devon. If you go back about 10 minutes in the stream, you can see some videos. Ooh, I got into some more habanero. Whew. Speaking of Star Wars games, right before I went live, I published the reaction video to the PC Gamer article on the upcoming XCOM turn-based Star Wars game called Zero Company set during the Clone Wars. There's also a 13-minute video, which I have not watched yet, which I'm going to watch probably tomorrow. I might watch it tonight, but could be at the end of the stream, you never know. But we're going to go watch that as well, and there's a huge, PC Gamer did a huge expose on Star Wars Zero Company. And of course we did a watch party of the Xbox partner preview event today. Yeah, I have thousands of hours in Star Wars: Old Republic. You woke up, buddy? You want to go out? Well, I gotta take my plate back to the kitchen anyway. Let's go. I'll be right back, everybody. Somebody found a greyhound in the game that looks just like their dog in real life. That is awesome. All right. Lunch is done. Thanks for the Twitch sub over on, well, of course, Twitch. CD Ninja. Appreciate it. Thank you so much for the support. I did not get to play Hogwarts Legacy when it launched, but I did play it last year. And it was a phenomenal game. I love the Harry Potter franchise. Cannot wait for the new series. Alright, lunch is done. Let's see if we get any more twat waffles in chat today. I totally feel like I have habaneros stuck in my teeth. See those red mountains over there? We haven't been over there yet either. That's way over there. This map is so fucking big. Alright. I have been holding on to points because I don't really care to get more combo things. I've been saving this to figure out if I want to do any puzzles up top so that I can imbue my weapons. So let me check. Let's wrap up the Greymane stuff that I have, and then we'll go take a look at maybe doing the puzzles up in the Abyss to try to unlock some stuff, yeah. Yeah, Harry Potter's awesome, Voodoo. I know somebody asked and somebody already replied my general answer, but I will reiterate my general answer. I do not think the PS5 Pro is worth it for the average consumer.
Decent enough.
I don't think it is. The PS5 Pro is only worth it if you are a content creator or if you are someone who absolutely needs to play games in maximum quality with maximum frame rates. I am not one of those people. I play every game that I play in performance mode. Xbox Series X, PS5, even this game, I play it in performance mode. Even though I have a PS5 Pro, I play my games in performance mode if you give me the option. Because I want the smoothest frames possible. It's not worth it unless you are an absolute graphics snob. That extra $300,
well around here.
it's not worth it. Unless you are a graphics snob. The average consumer who is on a budget, just buy the base PS5 Pro and play on performance mode. Apple picking mission at Glenbright Farm. Apple picking mission. Apple picking mission. Glenbright.
Thought I heard you. Turns out I was right.
I am at a loss.
As a streamer, I was doing just fine with my base PS5 until it blew up last year, and that's the only reason I upgraded to a PS5 Pro.
Looking for someone to join you?
Because I had a warranty check from my PS5 base edition blowing up and not being repairable. They sent me a check for the cost of the machine. I spent an extra $250, $300 or whatever it was to go ahead and upgrade to the Pro. That was the only reason I upgraded the Pro. I'm gonna have to find what the name of that place was again, because I forgot it. Glenbright Farm? Apple harvesting. Okay.
What's-
that's
Remember,
done. Oh shit!
there's
I'm
no
almost out
mission
of
in this
money.
world we'll turn down.
We're gonna have to run some other missions. Let's talk to this dude before I run the missions, just in case. He might want me to do another.
Ah, yeah, mind yourself. You'd be in trouble if I was taking this seriously.
And I'd kick your ass. Dude,
Your timing couldn't be better. I was just thinking of setting up a ranch here. The soil's moist.
we're at
and
least 3
refreshing
years away
breeze
from a
blows
new
past.
console, so I would say it's.
It couldn't be more perfect.
I mean, if you've got disposable income,
Second guessing. I'll start right away.
we're at least 3 years away from a new
I'll
console.
handle it.
Talk to
yes.
Ben, which I just did.
Head down to the lower pasture and lend a hand. Now, while you're there, talk to the ranch owner. Find out if any diseases have spread among the livestock and what precautions to take when tending them.
Milk mission. I'm glad I saved my peeps. Bloomwood Ranch. Man, that habanero was pretty mild when I ate, but it's definitely got a lingering burn.
I was waiting for you.
Bloomwood Ranch. Milking mission. Let's go milk some cows. At 8. Now I got a bunch of peeps now, which means I can run other missions. Honey harvesting. I don't have the currency. I need to do something that makes me some money. I'm gonna get arrows from that. Alright. I don't care about that. The dialogues in this game make Dragon's Dogma 2 look like a story masterpiece. I just need to wait for these people to all run their missions because we are broke bastards at the moment. They would only get them to... Yeah, I'm not doing that. Let's just hold on to everybody for now.
What sort of warrior are you looking for? We'll always be ready.
Okay, we've got those people doing what they need to do. We can untrack that. I think we need to go up top and do some puzzles. Because we got here the other day, but we have to do puzzles.
Oh, yeah?
How's Crimson Desert? Enjoyable. Not the best game in the world, not the worst game in the world. It's paying the bills. That's the most important thing.